So here is what a productive study session looks like for me after school. First thing that I did was write down my intentions and just the things that I wanted to focus on for tonight. My first thing that I did was sociology, and now I had to read this article. And what I found to be most helpful in terms of distractibility and focus is just reading it out loud so that I'm able to get that done. Quickly checked that off my to-do list, and then I saw this ladybird, which I've been seeing a lot of in the study, and yeah, it like actually scared me. And then I was still on sociology, and the next thing that I had to do was sort of rewriting this essay that I was doing. I didn't do too well on the first time, so I was just going back to the textbook and reading it and making sure that I fully understand and sort of blurting my way through. Everyone was literally warning me, telling me that sociology is going to be very essay heavy, and I sort of ignored it until now. Now I'm really getting the consequences. Anyway, I was leaving some gaps for theorist names and some key concepts that I would come back to later. I quickly ticked that off my list, and then I started packing up and moving from my workstation. I was very keen to get ahead with the sweet potato brownies that I was making, so I had some sweet potatoes that were boiling in the kitchen. I came back and just washed some dishes, and then I got straight into making the sweet potato brownies. If you guys know, you know, and you've seen this video before, I was in love with this recipe once I first like curated it and made it the first time. Though I have to say that the first time was a charm. I feel like I left the sweet potatoes out to boil. Even like when the water stopped boiling, it just left them quite soft. And so the texture wasn't as great. Anyway, I popped those into the oven. Then while I was waiting, I got back onto my English revision. We're looking at this new linguist, and so I was just sort of writing down notes of them. I got kind of cozy, obviously, and in PJs now, but I was writing down the notes of the theorists and really understanding their work and what their theory was. And I think that's why I've begun to love my subjects more, because it's more than just the surface level stuff. And I can see it being related and interconnected with lots of stuff to do in the world. Anyways, here are the sweet potato brownies. I thought they looked really good. But the potatoes I used were definitely too soft. Anyway, tell me guys if you like this type of content. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Amarachi. Keep chatting. Bye.